All right, so let's dive into NHL playoffs. Series are done, boys. I got a chance to again, I was there. I went went to game 7 last night. Pretty like the atmosphere was awesome. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube, at least go check out the new video. I posted a vlog. I did the one I did the little Wheeling one in here in Wheeling, West Virginia. That was a fun game. I did a game video vlog, sorry, for the Penguins and Flyers. And so last night I had a chance to go to game 7, Sabres and Canadians. Great. What an atmosphere. It was great. It was a lot of fun. And what we did, I bought a team t-shirt and went and, just rooted for the home team. But it was pumping. Decibel meter got up to 124.4 last night. That actually surpassed Carolina, which was a very loud barn.
Held the
And
record.
really got up there. When they tied, that was the eruption of the crowd, and it sustained at 123, 124 and a half for a couple of minutes, actually. Like it was deafening. And it was right after Darlene scored in the third to make it 2-2. And it was just what an atmosphere.
It was a
Listen,
fantastic game.
yeah, great game, went to overtime. I'm sitting here thinking I got to drive, and I'm like, of course it's going to go to overtime.
Of course. Hey, at
But
least
what
it
else
wasn't
do
a
you
double
want?
overtime.
Stanley Cup Playoffs Game 7, of course it's got to go to overtime, right? It's the whole thing. So, absolutely incredible. It was my son Hudson's first um NHL playoff game. And
And
then
it
it
was a
was
game
Ashley, my
seven.
wife's, yeah, first like game 7 experience. They had a blast, dude. The whole thing is it's always fun to go to a game 7. It's always intense. Um, so again, the Sabres need goaltending. I'm just going to throw that out there. Like Luke and him, he played well last night, but that last goal, I'm sorry, I just don't see a lot of other elite goalies letting that one get by him. Good shot.
No.
It was a good shot. Unfortunately, it was on a turnover. And Buffalo was in the offensive zone and they turned it over. Overtime, they just came out really bad the first six
They looked
minutes.
flat.
Yeah, very
As
flat, Nick.
strong as strong as they
Yep.
were at the end of the third, like we're just
Yeah,
like, what happened?
they dominated the second and the third.
Hmm.
Like, I mean, dominated. And it was
Yeah, because they
just
weren't
like,
looking good during the first period. By the end of the first
no.
period, I figured it looked like Milwaukee was going to run away with it.
Yeah, it was, but that's what Buffalo's done this playoffs. They come out in the second and third and just they're really good. And hats off to Dobish last night, man. That goaltender, like if you watch some of the saves that kid made, he's why Montreal won.
For sure.
I,
There was many times I watched him flash some leather. Just
oh man, and even if he didn't catch it, just like laying flat on his belly, he made that one save. I think it was Tage Thompson in tight, and then the rebound was right to a winger, and it was oh my god, just incredible, incredible, incredible saves last night.
mhm.
Several times on the breakaway, everywhere. Like he was just on point last night. The goal that Darlene tied it on, that was a hell of a pass and shot. So it's yeah, it is what it is. You hate to see the home team lose in a game 7, but remember this too. Buffalo lost 3 out of 4 guys at home in that series.
Dude, that's crazy. They were set to go. I mean, I thought they were going to win. I think we all did, didn't we?
A lot
Yeah,
of
I think we
people
pretty
did. I
much.
mean, the mood in the arena was we're winning this game.
Now it comes to Carolina and the Canadians.
Yep.
That's going to be a. I was looking at this. It looks like they've gone game 7, both their first and second round.
Yeah,
And
guys.
now they're going to be going up against the Carolina, which is swept their last two.
Both
14
game
games to
sevens
8
on
games.
the road. Both game sevens on the road, both games in overtime.
Oh,
Against
Jesus.
1 and 2 in that division, and 2 and 3 technically, I think, in the league. Brandon, what did you say? Sorry.
Yeah, Montreal's played 14 games so far this playoffs. Carolina's played 8.
Yeah.
If Carolina sweeps this series, they will still have only played 12.
It yeah, it's going to be Dobish that's going to keep Montreal in games. As good as Carolina is defensively, I don't, I didn't see a path for either Montreal or Buffalo.
No, and we've talked about this before. I think it's really going to come down to how Anderson comes back from this long break on how well he does when he gets back, starts playing again on Thursday.
But remember, they're playing full on scrimmages. They're playing game like
Oh,
situations.
absolutely, but it's a lot
You know what I
different when
mean?
you're just
Sure. Yeah,
your
sure.
own team is
No
throwing the puck
fans,
at you
nothing. Yeah,
versus somebody that's actually really wants to get that in the back of the net.
sure. But at the same time, it's like Montreal is definitely a little beat up right now. There's players that have injuries that aren't being disclosed, and reasonably so.
Sure.
Like guys aren't going to quit either. I mean, it's so. And I still, you know what? I take that back. I don't think Montreal is actually dealing with a ton. They look pretty healthy. You can kind of see. Like I think Tage Thompson is dealing with something right now from Buffalo. Just watching him skate last night and the last couple games. Like you can tell something was wrong with McDavid.
Yeah, that was
So,
obvious.
but anyway, I'll just pick it now. I got Carolina in 5.
Wow.
I
I
matchup
gotta
wise,
ask,
I don't see
which one
it.
do they drop? They gonna drop the
I
first
don't
game and
see it.
then win the next 4?
Montreal, I think Montreal might take one in Carolina.
Okay, I like
Honestly, it could be game 1 or 2, and then that's it.
it.
I
So,
think that if Carolina wins the first game, I think they can sweep the Canadians.
dang it.
If they're able to
Yeah,
take that first game coming back, I
mhm,
think they're going to win the next. They're going to win all 4.
yeah.
They're going to sweep them.
And again, it's going to come down to Dobish. I think a lot of these games, I don't think a game goes over 4 goals in this series potentially. You know, it's, oh man, no way. Both like Dobish is playing well, but Carolina has proved they only need 3 goals a game. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon,
I got Carolina winning it in 6, and
6.
I'm on the
Yeah.
same point. I think all these games are going to be very low scoring, like 1 goal to two
Yeah.
goals or 2 goals to 3 goals at most.
Yep. I agree. Nick.
I'm kind of in the same boat Steve is. I know that I know what you say in regards to that they're still on the ice every day and that's they're not cooling off, but when you're hot and then you have to take a break from being hot to just practice with your friends and your teammates, I'm going to say that if the Carolina Hurricanes can win game 1, they sweep. If they lose game 1, they will win in 5.
Remember, we did have this conversation last round, and
I know.
Carolina swept. Okay,
Yeah.
so
I know.
and then okay, next series we've got Colorado and Vegas. Okay, so
Sorry, Brandon.
Colorado lost 1 in the last series, right? And then so, but I think Vegas is a better team. I think Mitch Marner's playing great hockey. Eichel's not playing bad, but I think the real difference here is Carter Hart in net for Las Vegas. The kid is legit. He's always been legit. And I think Vegas gets 2, and I think got Colorado in 6. Brent, Steve?
At the beginning of the playoffs, I didn't think the Knights were even going to make it out of the first round. So, but
No.
they're
Yeah.
playing really well. Uh, I,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I want to say Colorado is only gonna lose 1, and it's probably gonna be one at in Vegas.
Like a
So I'm gonna
game
I'm gonna
3
say
type
Colorado in
situation.
5.
All right. Colorado in 5. Brandon?
I'm taking Colorado in 6, and I
6
think it's
also.
going to be different than the other series. I think there's going to be a lot of goals in this one because I don't think Colorado is quite as good at defense. And I think Marner then will get quite a few goals in.
Okay. I like 6. I really do.
Mhm.
Nick?
Just to be different, because I don't think this is going to be a sweep. I think Colorado wins this, but I think they're going to. I think Vegas is going to be pleasantly surprising and make this go 7.
Okay.
And then the Avs will win this back home at the Pepsi Center or whatever it's called now.
Yeah, I don't know. G-Shock Bengay dot net
G-Shock.
on a rapid belt XL arena. I don't know what they
On a
stand
personal
on.
level, I would love to see Colorado lose because that means Carolina will get the home field advantage for the
Home
cup.
ice.
Ice.
Home field.
Home
I
field.
love Steve.
I threw that in there for you.